Breakfast with Strangers. Everybody has a story, people you don't know, and even the people that you do know. Normally I'll tell a story, but I want y'all to tell a story. And I know you can tell however you want. How do we know each other? Where are we strangers? How are we not strangers anymore? So I'll let y'all take it.
So let me start from like the very beginning.
Just start from the very beginning.
In 7th grade, had a teacher, Miss Perks. We had a teacher, Miss Perks. Miss Perks ended up having to leave for family issues, for the reasons. And then I know we had a substitute teacher, some big guy, some big dude just walked in the classroom. It was like, who's this? It's Lon Ray, Mr. Lon Ray.
I told you he was a sub.
He was a sub, He was a sub. So at first it was all like good vibes from Lon Ray. Lon Ray, from the rip could tell you a good dude. I don't know. I really can't explain it. It was class, and then somehow it turned to like us, being comfortable with Lon Ray. We all, like me, Jameer, and a couple of my other friends, like 2 of my other friends, we wasn't having issues at home, but we was kids. We didn't want to go like right home after school.
Yeah.
So the thing for kids is like to hang around like at the school. So that's what we did. And Lon Ray class was just always a class where it was 101 kids. So it was like, but after everybody else left, we kind of like stayed back, and that's how we did it a lot, and that's how we built the bond with Lon Ray. And then after that point, it turned into Lon Ray it was like Lon Ray created a safe space for us. Lon Ray created a space where we could talk, we could feel comfortable, and we could be ourselves. He really became like a mentor to us. We started going to the movies. He started taking us out, met our parents, and then it really just was a bond from there. And that was 7 years ago.
That was 7 years
ago.
That's crazy.
So really the bond started off of that.
Yeah.
Currently though, it's still that. Like currently it's still that. Lon Ray is still a mentor. Lon Ray still pushes us to be, our best selves. And I feel like if we didn't have Lon Ray, I'm not gonna say I don't know where I would be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because like you.
Nah, but genuinely speaking, I'm not gonna say I don't know where I would be, but I definitely wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't have like as much knowledge as I do. I wouldn't have. Lon Ray is to me, Lon Ray is a role model. Lon Ray is someone I look up to, and Lon Ray is essentially hope for me.
I told you gonna stop making me cry, bro.
Nah, because just watching you go from the steps you took, the changes you made. First of all, to from being a teacher to just saying like, oh, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I wanna pursue a different career. I wanna pursue something else. That was just like something that was an eye opener for me. One, that is never too late to change your career path or change what you want to do. 2, never be afraid to make that change, and never stop trying to make that change. Because when you took that step, obviously I would think that it was an uncomfortable step.
Yeah. It
might have started off rough, bumpy, but you made it happen. You made it work. You're making it work, and I look up to you for that. That's hope. That's hope for me.
It seems like we have 2 different perspectives on how we met Lon Ray.
Okay, go ahead. What's your perspective?
I walked into class, and from the first week, I got in trouble every day. Called my mom. Every day of the week, since Monday to Friday, he called my mom and said I did this.
But did you do it though?
Did you do it though? You did.
No. At first, it was like, I'm too cool for this. It was like, I like it. Like, I ain't had no father figure or nothing. So like, Lon Ray was the next best thing at being a father figure to me. So it's like, I got a role model in my life. Like, he doing things, he taking us out. Like, it's opening new doors for me. So it's like, all right, get into this or try this, or like, you don't always have to go from what you think you know, like expand your horizon. Like he was going. Like, we could easily out on the street and everything. I already took us out. Like every weekend we was out doing things so he can keep us from being another regular person. Exactly, statistic. So it's like me and him wasn't bad. Like at first, I told you, like I'm like I ain't like this man. Like he get me in trouble all week. Let's hit him more. I'm blocking his number from my mom's phone. I'm not coming to that class. But it's like I kept coming to the class. Like math is my favorite. Like that's my favorite subject, and it's really because of you. Like I'm really good at math.
Yeah. Let me say my perspective. So like, there's two different perspectives. I came in. I remember the first time, like I taught math, and y'all class was about to make me cry, like. Cause I was just be like, man, y'all could do it. Yo, black, y'all should be doing this, that, and that. And y'all was like, I ain't doing nothing. Like, yo, I won't do no math. I won't do it. So I remember one time I was near tears in the bathroom, and I was like, yo, these little homies is trying to make me cry. Never again. That's why I got like a little bit mean. People misjudge people from North Philly. You know what I'm saying? I could tell right away. I remember I used to be like, Ubay, yo, you mad smart.
Yeah.
Yo, you got a lot of wisdom. Yo, because you be saying smart stuff. I was be like, yo, bro. And I'd be like, I can see like you can do anything. You have the wisdom, you have the charisma. You have so much charisma, bro. That's why I was like, you guys are I see y'all and be like, yo, these cats can do everything. And it just goes to show you like opportunities mean something. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like, I wasn't trying to be like, super man, like I was just like, yo, let's just go out. I wasn't doing anything, you know. I was single for a long time, but I had nobody to spend money on. So nobody again. But yeah, and you, I was like, why is this kid always acting up? Why is this kid always acting up? And I remember one time you were in Padula office. I don't even know what you said. You was like trying to be big and stuff, and he was like, I don't know what you said. He was like something like, I don't know, I just don't have no father figure. I'm like, it was big kid. He's got so sad. He's like, I don't got a father figure. I started laughing.
I went home and told my mom, they told me, don't you ever tell nobody that. What?
Yo, I was crying. Because like, he was all sincere and stuff. And the principal, like, she's a nice little white lady. Mm-hmm. And he said that, I started cracking up. I'm like, that's why you giving me problems? You know what I'm saying? But no, I love y'all so much. And I think the world of y'all. Like, you guys are so, so amazing. What's your favorite breakfast? Real quick, and why? Like, what do y'all do?
For breakfast, I don't really like pancakes and waffles and all that. Okay. Like, I'm not that.
Just tell them, bro.
I'm a bacon, egg, and cheese type of guy.
Like sandwich?
Yeah, but a sausage has to be on the sandwich too. And then like I like jelly and mayonnaise on it.
It's a crazy combo, right?
You can't say that. You never had it. You gotta try it.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Just try it. Right. Try it one time on a long roll. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, dang, he was right.
Sausage, egg, and cheese
with mayonnaise and jelly.
With beef, bacon, mayonnaise, and jelly.
All right. Hey, say less. I'm trying.
Nah, yeah.
All right. What about you?
I used to be a heavy pancake dude. Mm-hmm. I'm more of a waffle type of guy now. Like the fluffy cinnamon waffle.
Yeah.
Like some eggs, beef bacon. It's crazy. Yeah. It's actually crazy. For the juice, like some type of mango refresher.
Okay. I got fancy on me. Okay. So shout out to Cafe Lamar in Philadelphia. His food is like bomb. So like
yeah. I did that thing.
When you think back to being in class in 7th grade, what's a memory that sticks out?
I used to take the batteries out the calculator and put them back in the wrong way so I could tell you my calculator didn't work. You know, like the plus side and the negative side, like I used to put them in the wrong way so I could tell you my calculator didn't work so I didn't have to try to do work. I never told nobody that. But that's crazy. Like it never worked. It used to always come across with no calculator. Like,
what's wrong
How
with you?
How you dedicated to not
doing work? It's hilarious.
Nah, that's funny.
I
don't know. I feel like it's a lot. Only because you was a new teacher. So with new teachers, kids just like whatever. Like, I think my favorite memory. We was play fighting in class, and she actually threw a calculator at my head. Nah, yeah, it was funny in the moment, and it's still funny when I think back to it because it's like, such a kid thing. Like we was throwing calculators and stuff.
In the
You know?
in the classroom. And the teacher used to be like, how are you like so like with the kids? I'm like, it's the best part about the I used to hate teaching. I used to hate grading papers, but I was like, I used to love coming to class and just like talking to y'all. You know what I mean? And that was just the most fun part about it. What is it like growing up, being like a young, black, smart kid in Philly? And you can be real, you can be like, what does it feel like? Especially like North Philly, because you know there's different sides of Philly, but like y'all from North Philly. Like, what's it like?
I feel like growing up, you saying like as far as
It's like, you know, you're smart, you're young, but you're like growing up in Philly. Like, what's that like?
it's easy to get sucked into the wrong stuff, you know? So that's been a challenge, I wanna say. It's been a challenge, but like you said, with the being smart, it was always like situational awareness, like, oh, I'm not gonna do this simply because it's the wrong thing.
Yeah.
With me, like, I wanted to follow people that was doing other things, but that's not right. But I feel like that was only because, like, I didn't have no guidance at home. So it's like, take this option. When you really sit here and look, there's other options you can take, there's other doors you can open that can open for you, that you don't have to always take the easy way out. So it's like, it's hard, but it's a mind thing. If it's easier to say yes than no. Like, it's easier, like, so it's easier to do bad than good. But like, in the long run, the good really outweigh the bad. So it's a mind thing.
Have you guys seen examples of people that took the easy way out and where that led, and like kind of growing up?
Easy as far as what though?
Just like not making the best choices.
Yeah, like, so.
That's definitely not the easier way, I would say. In the end, it's actually the hardest way.
Yeah.
Because like on multiple occasions, we've seen it. You know, we literally have people we went to school with that are either, you know, deceased or incarcerated. So, and those were examples of like the harder way out, you know? But at the time it seemed easier because like I said, we were young, it's easy to fall into the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
So at the time, maybe it did seem fun. It seemed like, we're doing this, that, and the third, but in the end.
Let me tell a story. I remember, you know, we're not gonna say names, but there was a kid, y'all know him, and he's just acting up. So I take him outside the classroom. I have be talking to like people outside the classroom, like especially like AP Brown used to do too. So outside the bathroom, I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, da 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 da. He's like, yo, Mr. Laundry, I bet you're not getting money like me. I bet you're not getting money. I know exactly. Yo, he said, I bet you're not getting money like me. Like, then he flashed me a wad of cash. I said, you're right. I'm not getting money like you, but at least my money clean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
What's the biggest misconception that people have about people from like your neighborhood, like North Philly and all that?
I feel like everybody think like we all sell or do drugs, like, or all like into the streets. Like, I can listen to that type of music. Don't mean I'm into all that stuff. It's just like good to hear. Like, feel me? Like, people be thinking like, oh, you from like you do all that stuff, or like I just be chilling. I do me. I go to school. I don't do a lot of things. Like, I'm not into it. People think we really into it, or a lot of people like, oh, we got beef with people. Like, that's a business misconception. I don't beef with nobody.
I don't know. Maybe I do wear all black a lot.
Okay.
So that could be, like that can, I feel like that could probably throw people off a lot. But it's like you don't know me. But I feel like as far as a misconception, like for community wise, from an outsider looking in, they say they be like, it'd be the parents. It'd be the parents that raising the kids, right? And I just want to see this. It's not always the parents. It's not always the parents, because it's multiple scenarios where I've seen kids that are sheltered their whole lives, but the moment they're able to, you know, get a little bit of space from that rule, able to break the rule a little bit, that could be a whole turning point. Like, for example, when I was younger, I think I was in like 5th grade. It'd be like 10 or something like that. I would go outside. My mom always knew where I was at. And she'd just be like, I'd be like, oh, can I go to the park, this, that, and the third? She's like, yeah, I'm with my friends and stuff. So she's like, yeah, go ahead, da, 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 da. And she would think I'm at the park. Whole time riding my bike on the other side of the city. But what I would do is I would call her and like maybe ask her a stupid question or something, just to make it like, just to let her know like, I'm still at the park, I'm alive, so don't come look for me. Like one of them. So, and it never failed. Like she always knew, as long as she knew I was safe, that's when she would think I'm at the park. The whole time I was in Allegheny, I'm all the way to Allegheny. Like, it was one of them jumps, like we riding bikes all the way to Allegheny. So it's like, a lot of bonds and relationships build off of the simple things. Like for example, going to school. Your parents is not with you at school all day. You're meeting people at school. That at school activities turn into out of school activities. You see what I'm saying? You start building bonds and you start caring for the people that you know that you in school with, and that may turn into something else. It could turn into something positive, it could turn into something negative. And that's what I mean when I say it doesn't always fall on the parents.
So early on, you gotta be aware and make choices.
Yeah, that's why it's easier to fail at that point, because it's like nobody telling you no. You know, unless your mom calling you like, yo, get home. But and that's it, even with that being the case, like with parents saying come home, it's still like, oh, when you let me go outside, I'm gonna go do my own thing. But you know, and I'm probably gonna do it like more because you maybe not do it. Like,
don't tell me come home right this second. Like I'm gonna appear there right away. Like I could be all the way down to my house all the way in North. I ain't gonna be there when you want. Like, and then she get mad. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you was probably cutting up a little bit.
I was like,
I see y'all. I'm like, man, y'all got so much to offer the world. And you look at the state of the world, like from y'all lenses. You're like 20, 21. Do you feel hopeful? Like when you look around your neighborhood, when you look around your city, when you see what's going on in the news, do you feel a sense of hope? Like, what are you hopeful? Not even. I don't want to lead the question. Like, do you have hope? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because although it is like the city has its moments. Well, and I've realized it's actually calmed down a lot. And I feel like people look at Philly and it's like, oh, it's just such a horrible place, but. In reality, Philly is like literally the city of brotherly love.
I love Philly. I tell people all the time, I live in LA, I be like, yo, I love Philly, yo.
Like, we do have hope. We've got a lot of people that's trying to stop the generational curses. We got a lot of like the Gillies, the Wallows, you know, we got programs. Like the program, I went to a program, NOMO, New Options, More Opportunities. They also like helped pave like my mental, because they taught me a lot of things that, you know, they don't teach in school, like financial literacy, how to get a job, how to write cover letters, things of that nature. So it's like, you got programs that's actually trying to help the youth, and that's hope, you know?
I love it. What about you, Meer? What do you think?
In my opinion, I don't think it's hope.
No,
like, if we being honest, like, no, I feel like everything going downhill with the city. Like, all right, cool. Like, besides like the winning the Super Bowl and everything, I just feel like everybody now, they erase their mind. Like, everybody just acting out and doing all this other stuff. I don't feel like it's hope. Me personally, I don't like the city. I want to leave. Once I graduate, I'm moving.
Yeah.
So, nah.
I think that's fair. I think you guys both see what your city is and what your city could be. I think for you, you're just like, nah, like we could fix it. I think for you, it's like, nah, I need to get out in order to make something out of myself.
Yeah.
Right? And those are two very like just.
If I don't get out, I feel like I'm gonna get sucked in. So it's like, get out wide. So it's like, I gotta go.
I get it. What's your biggest dream right now? And what do you think is standing in your way?
My biggest dream right now is being an automotive engineer.
You've always liked cars.
What's standing in my way is myself. I'm the only person that can stand in my way, obviously. I'm not looking, like I keep forgetting what I want to do. I'm not forgetting what I want to do, but I'm just getting sidetracked on what I want to do. Like, I'm doing different stuff. Like, right now I'm in school for business management, but I should be in school for automotive engineering, but if that's what I really want to do
it.
It's just like,
I know it's easy said than done.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
you got. Let me tell you something. I'm about to school you all a little bit. I think I told y'all this before, and it's a lesson I'm starting to learn too. And I think off camera, Brandon was talking about it too. Everybody that I know that stuck with the thing they wanted to do 10 years later, they're doing it and they're doing it well. So like one of my homies, Manny, he started as an intern at the Source magazine. Intern, like, he stayed. I was trying to be I was trying to be an actor. I was trying to be this. I was doing this. I kept switching, but he was like, "No, I just stayed this route." Man started a couple years later. He was working for Nike. A couple years later, you know what I'm saying? So like, he stayed that route. Another girl I know, kind of know, like Gia. Like I remember she started as like an intern or something like that, and she like now she got her own like TV show, and you know what I'm saying? So, but they stuck with it. They just stuck with it, and it's like, how bad do you want it? And like now, I remember I got sidetracked. Best thing that ever happened, like teaching was the best thing that ever happened to me, hands down. Like I met you, I felt like my heart was always full. Like I never got tired. The only thing that sucked about teaching was the money. It wasn't good money if we're being honest. And like the grading papers and like the work, but everything else, I used to love coming to school. I used to love talking to the kids. Like y'all made my day, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what I wanted to do. So I was like, I gotta go do what I want to do.
Right.
And I just share the same thing for y'all, because like, life is short, bro. You gotta do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and you, like, what's the dream? What's standing in you?
Dream, like long term. I want to go to school for psychology because I want to be in some type of mental health.
Yeah.
I want to help with mental health. I feel like that's where when we talk about the problems in Philly or the problems around the world, I really feel like a lot of the problems start with mental health. A lot of people aren't in the right mental headspaces to operate. Yeah. And that's what usually causes downfalls. A lot of people aren't able to think straight. They need somebody to talk to, somebody to, they need some type of support. Yeah. And when you lack support, it can mess up your mental. Yeah. So I feel like the mental part is, I want to help the world mentally. That's like long term.
You're the man to do it, because I love the way you think. People be like, yo, the YNs, you ever heard like the YNs?
Yeah.
What's going on with the kids in Philly, bro? Like, what's going on with kids right now? Like, yeah, like, you're a little older.
That's the all black thing I'm talking about, though. Like you can see me wearing all black. They, there go YN, da da da. I think I'm just a regular civilian.
Nah, but y'all be cutting up, because nobody even wants to, like, I tell people now, like, I used to be the type of dude back in the day. I see a kid, I'm like, come on, yo, you can do it. Like, get your.
I ain't already been to do that. He ain't pulling out a wide gauge this time. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't think I can do it anymore. Like,
it's just a trending thing right now. Okay. I guess to be calling the younger generation of kids wearing all black, dancing, shaking their hips on TikTok, things of that nature. Okay. But it's jokingly. A lot of the time, it's jokingly. So,
If you give advice to younger kids, like think about Ubay in 7th grade, 8th grade, Meer in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, what advice do you want to give them? And what do you think those kids need?
To younger me, the advice I would give myself is, like when you go to high school, do good. Don't wait till the last minute to try to do good. Because I did, like, my 9th and 10th grade was horrible. I didn't realize to start to get myself together until my 11th and 12th grade year. And that's when, like, my 11th and 12th grade year is when I had straight A's and I graded top of my class. But I feel like if I would have did good my whole 4 years, I could have went to a college of my choice, like anything I wanted, like a scholarship, anything. I'm not, like, I have the potential to do whatever I want, and I'm very smart. Yeah. It's just like, I like playing around. I think I have enough time to do this and still get all the work done. So like, for my time management and get the stuff you gotta do out the way first, and then have fun.
Yeah. Nobody's.
Like some advice that I would give: find guidance. Like, find guidance. I feel like, when you got a path to follow, it's easier to follow a path. Like, rather than freestyling it, you end up making a wrong turn. You could find a way. So my advice would be to find some type of guidance. Yeah. Whether it's somebody in a field that you want to be in, somebody that you look up to, just find that.
Yeah. That's real good.
Because it's easy to fall into the wrong stuff without it.
Absolutely.
If you had all the resources and the money in the world,
Like, what's one thing you changed about Philly immediately? You had Bezos money, Elon money. What would you change?
I'm changing the name.
Nah.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Stop. Don't do that. I'm changing the name. It's not Philly no more.
Was it?
It's Meer. Like, we going to Meer. Like, I have the money to do
Nobody
that.
going to
Stop.
Meer, bro.
Everybody come to Meer.
There's some bullshit.
The Eagles not gonna be the Eagles no more. Like, I'm gonna buy all that and change the names to all of it. The name of the Eagles gonna be Greer. Like, I'm gonna change everything. Like if you want to act out, you gotta go. Like,
Okay. Word. What about you, man?
Think if I had Bezos money,
Yeah.
it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like money.
I think I would fund a lot of nonprofits. Yeah, I would fund the nonprofits. Yeah, give back to the community. Honestly, I feel like that's it's a like it's obviously a lack of resources, you know. And I feel like with more resources, we can create more opportunity.
Yeah.
So that would be something I would do. I would just give back.
Like that.
Obviously in an ordered way. Like, you know.
What do you wish older people understood about y'all?
that I'm not a bad person, and I'm really trying. Like, and it's like everybody, people look down and think like, oh, they all bad. They all do this. Like, I'm not. I'm just trying to make it and get to a point like where you at in your life, or at least do better, because I want better for myself.
Yeah. What about you?
I think I just want to piggyback off what you said. Like a lot of us are civilized. It's a big misconception. That we like just rock out willy-nilly, but a lot of us actually do have brains in our head and not just air. But you got a lot of airheads, so I can see how they could, you know,
Get it confused and mixed up.
Yeah.
But not all of us are into the same thing or on the same thing. Like,
yeah, some of us actually here to help, you know, not just destroy the community.
All right. What's one hope or prayer you have for your peoples in this year, your peers, in the next 5 years? Like, what do you want to see out of your age group, your generation?
oh, I hope like they turn it around, like, so y'all can live your life. Nobody wants to live their life behind themselves. Nobody wants to live their life inside the ground. Like, live your life, bro. Like, the natural life is supposed to be from 1 to I think 80. So like, y'all gonna end it at 20, 16? Live your life.
Yeah. I like it.
I actually feel like I've been seeing this a lot more lately. I don't know if it's just my algorithm, but I want to see more like careers.
You mean like in social media feed?
Like, you know, like For You page,
Okay.
like with your For You page show.
I couldn't say that.
Anyway, so yeah, I want to see like more careers. I want to see more people success. More people like becoming successful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to see more people spread positivity.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like people trying, so I can't discredit it, but I want to see it more.
Yeah.
That's it.
When people watch this episode, what's the most important thing you want them to get from it? And then any outro thoughts you have?
I feel like they should you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. It's all it takes is for you to put your mind to it. Like, there's no boundaries of dreams. So you can do whatever you think you can do. See, if you can dream it, it can happen. If you can dream it, you can see it, you can have it. So like, if you think you only staying in the city, then you're always gonna be here because you don't have no other mindset of getting out.
Yeah.
So you dream big and do what you want.
I think it would be to try to get an understanding of the younger generation.
Yeah.
You know, and for the younger generation, find guidance. like seek guidance. That's all I really got. Like, it's really gonna take you a long way. Like, if you seek guidance, it's really gonna take you a long way.
Yeah.
And that's really all it is to it. If you understand it, then you know it's gonna help you.
That. So normally I pray after, but I know you Muslim, and I know like I'm a Christian.
What's me? In the middle? You don't know what I am?
So like, no, but I would say
Questionable.
my
I'm praying for y'all in like off camera, but I do want to like just encourage y'all. I believe in y'all. I think I've been telling y'all the same thing for the last 7 years. Y'all tell me you want to do something, I automatically believe that y'all can do it. Legit, I say, do the car. You love cars, bro. Do cars. Stop playing with yourself. Find a way in. Go be like, yo, go to a BMW dealership and like, oh, you like the Dodge Jones, right? Yeah. Be like, yo, how can I work here? And you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Ubay, I think anything you do. You told me you're working on a little project, and I'm super
Working on
excited.
a couple projects.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
one I'm
working on
excited about, I can't wait to see it. I don't know if you want to tell the people, but
I want to write a biography.
yeah.
Yeah, a book.
So he's writing a book, so that's popping. Yeah, and I just believe that. Y'all so good.
For me, can you make it an ebook?
I got you. Just for you, bro.
Oh, yeah.